Hey guys, it's Stefan here. Today I'm going to be checking out the rather interesting Easter egg ending cutscene for the Tomb, which is the latest Black Ops 6 Zombies map that's come during Season 2 of Black Ops 6. And quite a few people have actually managed to defeat the main boss of the Easter egg in the Tomb, and we're going to be checking out the ending cutscene, see what secrets it holds for DLC 3. Or what we believe at this present moment in time to be the mansion. So let's check this out for the first time. Let me know what you guys feel some thoughts on in the comments box down below. Without further ado, let's check this out.
There is more to be done now that you've secured the Sentinel artifact. Bring it directly to me. I have gathered every available file on the history and previous uses of this ancient device. It appears several times in the historical record. Some date back to ancient Egypt. I have deciphered steps to activate and control it. The artifact requires an infusion of exotic materials. Unique elements that can only be harvested here at Liberty Falls. I have already ensured everything we need is ready for your arrival. You will see your lost agent Maxis again soon. I'll be waiting.
So that's really interesting there, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. Now I'm just going to slow this footage down just to see if we can look into this a little bit more frame by frame, if that's alright with you guys. So I'm going to knock this down to half speed. Apparently there is some text that we get to see during that ending sequence that we guys just watched. Now I am probably going to skip ahead on the majority of this stuff, just so we can look at this text in a little bit more in depth here for you guys. So we got to look as you guys can see, Raptor 1 actually managed to pick up our friends who for some reason weren't speaking that much. I know there was a lot of controversy concerning AI replacing their actual audios or speeches or whatever you want to call it, which has caused a lot of controversy. I heard the actual voice actors didn't get to actually any partake in any of what is pretty much any of Black Ops 6. So there has been some severe controversy, but hopefully they're going to make some changes with the next game, but we'll have to wait and see. So as you guys can see, during all these map sequences and decoding the Sentinel artifact, as you guys can see, this image right here is of course the tomb. As you guys can see, there's a tomb entrance on the right hand side and the orange right in there. Obviously SAM or SAM wants the actual device itself by the looks of it. Now as you guys can see, this is more or less what it looks like. But if you guys look at the text on the left hand side here, we've actually got some rather interesting messages here. So road file 278 reads the following. Ancient writings identify 4 known Sentinel artifacts. The Odin artifact, the Danu artifact, the Ra artifact and the Zeus artifact all share a common morphology and function, with surface details corresponding to the cultures where they first appeared. The commonalities from such far-flung sources suggest widespread early contacts with a dark dimension and a point of origin beyond the terrestrial realm. So, if I'm not mistaken, these artifacts that have been referenced here, I think the Odin one, if I'm not mistaken, is the one we just got from this map, essentially. I think the other 3 come from past Black Ops 4 maps, or Black Ops Cold War maps, if I'm not mistaken. I'll annotate on the screen which artifact belongs to which map, but that is really interesting to think about there. So that comes from Rhodes file 278, which is rather interesting to take note of. I think there's another piece of text. I think this might be it. Yeah, Rhodes File 118 appear in historical records since Egypt's pre-dynastic period. And thus did court effects, which is one of the main bosses during, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, was it Black Ops Cold War? Or maybe Vanguard, if I'm not mistaken. I think it might be Vanguard now thinking about it. He was one of the main bosses in the zombies of that game. Render unto Amenhotep. So Amenhotep, if not, we believe at this present moment in time, Amenhotep is allegedly Tutankhamun's grandfather, according to Egyptian mythology. The instrument of eternal renewal, and bid him feed its shards of tempest, that the gates of Duat bend to his will. Song of Amenhotep, 4300 BCE. So that is really interesting to think about there. So we could potentially see the mansion, which is going to be allegedly the third DLC map. The craft file 487, Rhodes' collection of ancient texts and depictions of sentinel artifacts led me to conclude that they function as batteries for gathering, storing and manipulating the substance that came to be known in alchemical circles as prima materia. Descriptions of the rituals indicate each artifact is ringed, with receptacles that need to be completely filled in order to render the artifact operational. So that is really interesting to think about there. Richtofen file 342. Now we believe at this present moment in time this may be creating something. Requires an infusion of exotic materials, so we could potentially see some sort of substance being formed as of those rather interesting images there. Shem file 49. Now this actually is slightly unreadable, so I'll do my best to read more or less what it says. Hark, my flock, your shepherd has heard the great voice from beyond, the voice that drew shamans and medicine men here for centuries before our arrival. The voice that designated us as its chosen bade us, I think it says, seize the serpent hound, I think it says, or mound, one of the two, and build our dwelling upon it. Here in our mansion of eternal life shall the horned key open the way, breaking the bonds of mortality that we may dwell forever in our promised realm. Ready yourselves, for the day approaches for our final meal and farewell to the flesh. So that is really interesting there. So that's obviously referencing, for those who don't know, the Liberty Falls mansion. And as you guys can see, we've got interesting points of interest there. So we've got Portland, California. Now Portland's in Oregon, California is of course the state. On the right hand side here we've got Pennsylvania, North Carolina and Washington. And for those who don't know, Liberty Falls is more or less in the it doesn't exist in real life, so to speak, but it's an actual take on what we could pretend. It's kind of like it doesn't exist in real life, but they've actually, I suppose, recreated a real life location, basically. So that is really interesting there. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I've been informed that if you look very carefully at certain frames, you can actually see some rather interesting zombies power-ups. One of these is, as you guys can see, bottom left, fire sale. You won't be able to see this one on the top right, but it actually does say insta-kill. So that is really interesting. There's also max ammo and full power. So that is really interesting to think about there. Just see if there's anything else that we need to make ourselves aware of. Outbreak Zone, we believe this is to be the tomb, which people have completed, and towards the end, it actually does show find the mansion. Now we believe at this present moment in time, Edward Richtofen is at that location at this present moment, so I'm keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of this. I'm just going to quickly run through this again, see if there's anything else we can initially spot. But it's really interesting to think about there, guys. If anyone else managed to spot anything else that I haven't mentioned in this video, let me know in the comments box down below. I'll keep you guys updated here on the channel. I've also got a shot here of Avalon, which we believe at this present moment in time to be a future Warzone map, which could tie in with zombies, but we'll have to wait and see. We know that some of these areas do reference areas of maps in multiplayer, so very, very interesting to think about there. Let me know what your guys' views and thoughts are. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bells, numbers and upload, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out.